Larson Loopers here. We are going in to where, Blake?
Six Flags Over Texas. This is our second day. We only have 3 coasters left: Judge Roy's Scream, the Joker, and Mr. Freeze, and
And then there's a kiddie coaster. I don't know if we're going to take the time to do that today. We came here yesterday with some family, so we didn't vlog that way to not be annoying. But this is a great park. I'd heard some people with mixed reviews of it. We really enjoyed it. What'd you guys think?
yeah, I enjoyed their top 3 actually. Shockwave, Titan, and Giant. It was really fun, and I just liked the park.
So it's a Sunday here now, and this parking lot is empty, but we are here like 45 minutes before the park's going to open. Don't know what the crowds are going to be like. Yesterday the parking lot was crazy packed, but like after noon it felt like there was nobody in the park. We didn't have to wait for hardly anything. I don't know, there was a Cowboys game going on, so I don't know if maybe people were parking for the Cowboys game or something like that. Right here behind me, you can see, I think it's Lava Bora or something like that. That's their bobsled ride. That thing was really fun, but it had the longest line that we waited in yesterday.
And it has terrible capacity.
Yeah, it just has terrible capacity, but it is really fun. It's worth doing at least once. If the line's not bad, we'll probably do it again today. This is the main entrance to the security area for Six Flags Over Texas. For those that don't know, this is actually the first of the Six Flags. The Six Flags actually standing for the Six Flags that have been raised over the state of Texas. Yeah, as you can see, the park's not open yet, but people are starting to form up here. We'll be waiting a little while, but it's going to be worth it to get in early. We are in the park. It's 20 minutes before opening, so I'm sure we're going to hit another rope up here. But we are heading towards Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast today. I've done this ride a long time ago in Six Flags in St. Louis, but I've never done this one here. Looking forward to riding it again. I mean, it's been a long time. So I've never done it in the reverse configuration. So these things are fun. Looking forward to getting over there. The green walls for construction are open here. We already know from the shipping reports that this is going to be a mock power splash. This will be a great ad for this park. They tore down their Shoot the Chutes ride, and so this ride will be coming in next year. It's going to be actually announced this week. But this is going to be a great ad for the park. Up here we've got Pandemonium, spinning coaster, same one that we rode at Fiesta Texas. Good ride. Nothing really special. We rode it once. We probably won't ride it again today. But good park. Over here, just like many of the other Six Flags, we've got the Justice League indoor dark ride. Probably won't go on it here. Let me know in the comments if you think this one's better than the other ones. We're just not going to take the time to do something that's at the other parks. All right, here we have Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast. Originally Mr. Freeze, now it's Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast. We are going to be on likely the first train.
We just got off Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast.
It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I forgot how much I liked the one in St. Louis. This one was great. Blake, what did you think?
Yeah, I also really liked it. It was very intense, and the inverted top hat was a really cool sensation.
Over here we have more of the DC area here at Over Texas. Up here we've got the Giant Discovery Riddler Revenge. It wasn't running at all yesterday. Hopefully it runs today. I love these giant pendulums. Over here we have Catwoman Whip. We tried to get on it yesterday, and then we went under weather warning that we never really came out of. And we've got the SNS 4D up here, the Joker. That's probably going to be the next on our list of rides to ride if we can. Didn't really care for the one down at Fiesta Texas, but Gotta do it at least once. Maybe we'll have a better experience now.
Where could you ride? It's just on for safety. You receive 200 turnover in the shower and your pockets, and the cell phone is approving nothing in your hands.
So we just did Joker. I really enjoyed it. Maybe it was because I knew more of what to do with my head than the first time I did one of these free spins. Kept my head forward and just had a lot of fun. Mia, what'd you think?
It was awesome. Woohoo!
Blake didn't really want to say anything about it, so I'll give him another chance here.
Yeah, I liked it. It was better than Batman.
Note that they're the same ride, but it was better. Maybe it was just you had a better mindset, right?
Yeah.
Kind of sometimes it depends on how you go into these rides. If you're expecting to have a good time, or if you're expecting to have a bad time, you're going to have a good time or a bad time. Or if the ride sucks, you're just going to have a bad time. Hitting up Judge Roy Scream. I think that's probably one of the funnier names I've ever heard from for a coaster, but we'll see how much fun it is.
We just got off Judge Roy Scream. I didn't really like it, but it did provide some decent airtime.
I did not like it at all. It was very rough.
I was fine with it till the very last part, and then the restraint like dug right into my rib cage. It was fun. I won't do it again, but it's a coaster, and it's here. It does what it's supposed to be. I like how it's right along the lake. So next up for us is going to be the Star Flyer. I think it's the Sky Screamer, the Texas Sky Screamer or something like that. I love these, and this is the tallest one that's inside of a park. The other one's in Orlando that we did earlier this year. As we make our way around the park, here are the two mine trains that they have here. You have Mini Mine Train and Runaway Mine Train. I actually enjoyed Mini Mine Train more than I enjoyed regular Mine Train. Just the regular Mine Train, man, it threw me around a lot. It actually, my brother-in-law, it ended his day yesterday. It was so jerky and rough. Here we have the Superman Tower of Power. S&S launch tower and I guess drop tower that's operating in both modes. Really looks like it's going to be fun. There's no weight on it. I think we should probably go do it. So we're going to do the oil derrick. It's just recently reopened from being repainted last year, and you can definitely see the evidence of the repainting on the ground because apparently they didn't shield the ground during the painting because it is covered in red paint.
We just got off the elevator up to the oil derrick, and the lady operating the elevator gave us all this wrong information, like it's 20 feet taller than El Diablo. Titan is a strata coaster because they said Titan has a 400-foot drop.
El Diablo was built in-house. She also said that. It was, wow, a lot of misinformation. It was kind of funny. We kept quiet. Got to be good enthusiasts. Don't want to be the annoying ones. Mia, are you having fun here at Six Flags Over Texas?
Yahoo! Yes.
What's your favorite thing so far?
Titan.
What? Blake's not going to ride Shockwave, the classic Schwarzkopf coaster? I'm going to guilt him into riding. Come on, Blake, let's go ride Shockwave. We rode it a couple times yesterday, and it's probably the best of the Schwarzkopf coasters. I really like Mindbender, I really like Shockwave. Honestly, it's really hard to decide between those two, but I really like this one. The forces on it are incredible. Blake, what'd you think?
Yeah, I really like it.
Mia?
I really liked it. It was super fun. Yay!
So as we walked in the station, we heard them ask the people on the ride if they wanted to go again. It's because the train misparked. It parked up like 4 rows off, so they're just going to let this train go again. hopefully we get the same type of failure, but I doubt it. We are at the coaster that started it all, the first Rmc Conversion. We rode this yesterday 3 times, and it was just fantastic each time. You understand riding this thing why afterwards they started selling these conversions like crazy. It's a great coaster. Sure, it's not as great as some of the newer, more awesome ones, but it's still one heck of a machine. All right, we just got off of New Texas Giant. It's on our second day, so we've already ridden it. But after a few rides, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I would definitely put it near the bottom of the RMCs, but still a great ride. Yeah.
It was really fun and fast.
Yeah, so for me, it's not one of the best RMCs, but it's also it's an RMC. And it's a good RMC because they're all good. I mean, honestly, does RMC make anything that's really bad? So, putting things top or bottom of the RMCs, I don't necessarily know if that really matters. It's a great coaster. Most parks would be totally happy to have this thing. I'd love to have it right next door to me. So yeah, loved it. Can't wait to maybe get to ride it again next year. And now we're heading to Titan, the tallest, fastest hypercoaster coaster in Texas. Figured that was a Six Flags type of marketing line, but I mean realistically, I really like this coaster. It's fast, it's fun. The mid-course brake run is truly one of the weirdest things I've ever seen to come to a complete stop while we're riding, but still, this thing's really fun. Looking forward to getting another good ride on it before we head on home. And look at this, there is nobody in this station. We're probably going to end up close to the front here. So Titan's a really, really solid ride. Blake, what do you think?
Yeah, really solid.
So yeah, it's got the height, it's got the speed. That mid-course brake run is so weird. It for some, I understand it probably ruins the ride, but for me, the rest of the ride is still good enough. The helixes, man, each time I've ridden this thing, I have grayed out on it. I love the intensity on it. Great overall coaster. I'd actually replace Mamba with it if I had the choice, but that's just my opinion. But fantastic coaster. Just another thing to look forward to when we come back here. So on a hot day, there's nothing like these misters everywhere, and this park has them all over the place, and it has been fantastic. Thank you, Six Flags, for all the misters.
I do not like Larson loops. They're just not something that I like to ride every day. This is the largest Larson loop though. Yeah, they're gonna make it through a vertical loop here. It's gonna be hard to catch all of this, but I'll try.
We would not be the Larson Loopers if we didn't go on the world's largest Larson Loop, which is El Diablo right here behind me. Yeah, it's a big Larson Loop. It was fun. It's not a coaster. We know that. It's established. They're still fun. Better than a lot of crappy roller coasters out there. So we had a lot of fun. So our short second day here at Six Flags has come to an end. We're going to have to head back to Kansas City, but this was a great park. We really enjoyed our time here yesterday and today. Really looking forward to coming back again.